Swayam Prabha. Digital India. Educated India.
Welcome everyone. In this session, we are going to talk about the type and the order in PLLs, and to begin with, the type and order of PLLs is defined, both these things are defined when we are having loop filter of different kinds. Okay. If we restrict ourselves to the loop filter, a simple RC loop filter which we had earlier, then the type and order are not going to change. So, basically the type and order of a PLL is mostly, or it changes mostly because of the loop filter. So, here I will use the small signal model. When we are talking about the order of the PLL, generally it means that what is the polynomial, highest degree of the polynomial in the transfer function. Okay. So, order refers to that mostly. Type is something, a new definition which we will look at. So, we have KPD, we have the loop filter transfer function LF of S, and then we have the VCO which has transfer function K VCO over S, and this is what we have. Okay. So, here is phi in and this we have phi out. Phase error, positive, negative, you have V error, you have V control, like this. Okay. So, the type is defined as the number of integrators in the loop. In the PLL loop. Okay. And order is defined as number of poles in the loop. Okay. So, if we consider the simple PLL which we saw earlier, that particular PLL was having, this is the same block diagram, and let me just write it. In that particular simple PLL which we have seen, our loop filter of S was equal to 1 plus SRC. Okay. Normally, I can also write this as 1 plus S tau, the time constant. Okay. So, if this is the case, the method, the way you are going to find out is, first you find the loop gain of the PLL. What is the loop gain? The gain through the loop. So, technically, whenever we want to find the loop gain, what we are going to do? We will break the loop somewhere, apply a change like delta, okay, and see what comes back. So, here if I break the loop here, apply delta, delta will get multiplied by KPD, then by loop filter of S, and then by KVC over S. Okay. So, the loop gain of this particular PLL is equal to KPD, which is the phase error detector gain, times loop filter of S into KVCO over S. Okay. I will just rewrite. KPD was constant in a given state, loop filter of S was 1 plus S tau into KVCO by S. So, how many integrators are there in this particular loop? There is only one integrator. When we say integrator, it is like you have a block whose input to output transfer function y of s by x of s should be some constant, let us say beta. So, the constant is beta and you have a pole at 0. Okay. When you have a pole at 0, then this particular block will behave like an integrator. So, place of this I have an integrator. You can have a constant, that is not a problem. So, in our PLL loop there is one integrator always, and where does this integrator come from? This integrator comes from our voltage control oscillator, where you change the frequency of the oscillator, and by changing the frequency you change the phase. So, this integrator is inherent to our PLL block. Okay. So, one integrator is always present. Then how many poles do we have in this case? So, one pole is at s equal to 0 and other pole is at, if you look at it, 1 plus s tau, the other pole is at minus 1 over tau. It is a left half plane pole. So, there are two poles in the system and one integrator. So, this PLL will be called as type 1. It is normally written in Roman, okay, and order is 2. So, the PLL which we have seen is type 1 and order 2. Okay. Now, it is not always necessary that your PLL, as you increase the order, your type should also increase, not necessarily. For example, I will just take one example, and that let us say loop filter of S is equal to, I can have 1 plus S tau 1 into 1 plus S tau 2. If I choose this loop filter and everything else in the PLL remains same, then this is going to give you a PLL the same in the previous case. The simple implementation which we have seen is type 1 and order 3, because there are 3 poles. Okay. So, you can increase the order of the PLL without increasing the type of the PLL. Okay. Another example, these are just the examples that how the choice of the loop filter is going to change the type and order of the loop filter. And by the way, this type and order, they are just not the terms which you will just use it in passing by, but a type of the PLL decides many more things about the operation of the PLL. We will see that. So, if I have, let us say 1 plus S tau 1 by S tau 2, just an example. Okay. So, in this case, if you use the loop filter as shown here, our loop gain of the PLL will be KPD times 1 plus S tau 1 divided by S tau 2 into KVCO over S. So, now you see that in this case you are having 2 integrators or 2 poles at zeros, and 2 poles at zeros are behaving as 2 integrators also. So, a PLL with this loop gain will be type 2 and order 2. Okay. So, you see the difference between the type and order, that you can change each of them, but all the PLLs which have an oscillator, and PLL will have an oscillator, you should be sure enough that they will be at least type 1. Type 1 order 1 is the minimum that you can have. Okay. And by the way, in this particular example, you have a 0 also at minus 1 over tau 1. Okay.